There was nothing punitive about the juvenile system in 1991 when I entered into it during the 90s. There was nothing punitive. There was nothing about punishment. Everything was focused on resocialization and rehabilitation. In the state of Texas during that time, and still today, there was a juvenile law that's called the Texas Juvenile Determined Sentencing Law. And with this law and under this law, a juvenile in this state of Texas, if they commit a felony now, it used to be a violent crime. But today, if a kid commits a felony, they can be sentenced up to 40 years for committing a felony in the state of Texas. And under this law, you go into one of their maximum juvenile security facilities. At the time, it was Giddings State School. You stay in this facility until your 18th birthday, 30 days prior to your 18th. Sentencing judge, based on your behavior in this facility, based on the heinous of your crime, based on a state recommendation, and based on what your victim had to say. The judge will make a determination to either send you to prison, recommit you back into the Texas Youth Commission, where you could possibly stay an additional 3 years up until your 21st birthday, or parole you. Those were my options. Remember I told y'all I wanted to go to prison, right? When I got my time, I didn't want to be locked up, but I felt like I had been prepared. All my uncles. I was a kid who was asking questions. Man, what was jail like? What was prison like? Say, Uncle Curtis, I was a kid in the neighborhood with the street guys asking questions about prison and jail, getting prepared. So when I got there, I spent 4 years trying to go to prison. Remember I said the way you go home is based on your behavior, how you did there. Most kids went there and tried to go home. Man, I went there and I went away. My brother then was writing me from prison. A few of my homeboys that was a couple years older than me was writing me from prison, telling me about prison, and boy, they were making it sound fun. I ain't lying, they were making it sound fun. So I joined the gang. I hadn't been exposed to the gang culture prior to going into this facility. My mother left the hood so we don't be exposed to that. But when I got inside this juvenile facility, man, and I got exposed to this gang culture, it was everything I was looking for. It was coming from a parent home with just my mama. It was everything that I was looking for. And I joined it, I excelled in it, I thrived in it, and for long I was a shot caller. By the time I was 18 years old, the state had a strong recommendation for me to go to prison. I earned that recommendation, I should have went, but I didn't go. Had they let me out at the age of 18, I would have committed another murder. I couldn't wait to get out and commit another murder. That's all I fantasized and preoccupied my mind about, because I wanted to go to prison for putting in work for the gang. I got a new image, right? The gang culture by this time in 93, 94, 92, the gang culture is the most influential and most powerful culture throughout this country during this era. You got the gangster image. The gangster image. That's all you see on Yo MTV Raps, Rap City in the Basement. The gangster image. And we learn to develop a hate on top of the pain and the hurt and the anger. We learn to hate one another for a color. Now we got something to direct all our anger towards. A color. So I needed an outlet. But it wasn't who I was. And so I spent 4 years embracing the gang culture, swearing and saying an oath to my mama, to the facilities, to the workers that I'm gonna die for this gang, that I don't believe in no God, that the Crip, I'm denouncing everything, religion, everything for this gang thing. And I'm getting mad at my mama if she come up here with a red shirt on. And she don't know nothing about this gang life. This ain't the baby. This ain't that little innocent kid that she knew before he went into this facility. But I'm in an environment now. And I'm a product of this environment. And it's kind of, I like it. I like it. I'm somebody. And I'm good at this. I'm one of the worst ones, mama. And I like it. And I like it. And so, when it was time to go back to court, there were four people who worked on my dorm. Miss Pumple, Mr. Rocha, Mr. Nelson, and Mr. Mathis. 2 black men, 2 white women. And the reason I particularly highlight 2 white women and 2 black men is because I was taught we don't trust white people. Where I'm from, mama say white girl go scream rape. You don't date no white girl. Mama and them terrified of her black son getting scream raped on by a white woman. They told us don't go in their house. Her daddy and them might do something to you. I was taught that. So when I sat in front of a white teacher, man, they said, I got that, what I was taught. They gonna do you wrong. And then, you got these 2 black men. I despise black men. Black man left me, which was my daddy. I resent a black male authority figure. I blame all y'all for my daddy. He's a gangster. And so here it is, 2 women I don't trust and 2 men I despise. They worked on my dorm for those 4 years. And they was able to see past that little hard facade that I was putting on. And notice that I said facade. I'll
play the rest another day, nigga. Yeah, I got